So in the Old Testament, when a king did what was evil in the sight of God, it basically showed his heart that he rejected the Old Testament law, rejected God, and he basically, most of the times, they embraced the idolatry of the land, which was Baal and Ashtaroth, and basically God, fertility gods is what they, there's a lot of perversion, temple prostitution, and it was crazy, and it was Sodom and Gomorrah pretty much, and sometimes the people were okay with it because they were embracing Baal worship themselves. And so when you follow the history of Israel, the curse came in eventually and took them away as captives. Ezekiel, Daniel, godly men who suffered in the midst of the curse in their land. Okay, just because they were godly men, they were not, they felt the effects of the curse. Okay, so you and I, just because we're believers, you and I have felt the effects of the curse upon the land. Okay, we see our schools being indoctrinated, our children. We see abortion. We see high crime, murder, drugs, and you've had maybe friends, family, even some of your children that have the curse has affected their lives in some way. You and I, as believers, we have the right to vote. We need God is waking us up to start voting for godly people. God's going to be stirring up his people to run for office. And especially here in California, California believers, we're going to be voting in a governor, and we have an opportunity to put a conservative governor in office. And I believe a lot of the people are kind of sick and tired of the woke, the liberal governor that we've had, where he's opened, he's made California a sanctuary state, meaning that anybody can come have an abortion, a transgender surgery. We'll pay for it. We'll protect criminals, illegal criminals, and so a lot of people are leaving California because it's being run to the ground, and we have an opportunity to change that. So I would encourage believers, especially if you're in California, this is where I'm at, go out and vote. You and I can make a difference and make your vote count. Go out and stand up to this woke ideology, this madness, these corrupt politicians, and all they care about is power, and they have no understanding of God and his blessing, and that wants to come upon the land. They don't know any of that. They're not born again. They're not filled with the Holy Spirit. And so let's get out and vote. June the 2nd is already around the corner, and go make your vote count. Quit making excuses. You should have already registered. This needs, this mindset needs to start spreading in the church, that we need to vote, and we're going to put godly people in office whom God calls, to run it for office. Just like, many of our heroes in the Bible were all involved in government. They were governmental leaders, and God used them to bring the blessing in. So go out and vote June the 2nd.